If we confess our sins, he is faithful and just to forgive us our sins and cleanse us from all unrighteousness. 1 John 1:9. Hi, everybody. I'm Nick Latrenta. This is my Wrestling with Faith series where I talk about Christian professional wrestlers and a bit about their journeys and provide links to their testimonies. And today I'm talking about the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Huge fan of his. I have a link in the description to his testimony. His testimony is all over YouTube. I have a pretty short link. It's sort of an advertisement for a movie about him, and then he gives like a mini version of his testimony. If you want a longer version, I'm pretty sure they're all over YouTube, and you could find like longer versions of him preaching. He's an ordained minister now. And he has a similar story where he started out in the industry and succumbed to temptations and then had to confess to his wife of all the terrible things he did on the road. But then he confessed his sins and he repented and once again gave his life to Christ, because I believe he mentioned in other interviews that he kind of had that faith growing up, but then really dedicated his life to Christ after that. And I believe it wasn't that long after he got out of wrestling, started preaching, and then kind of got back in here and there on a creative side. I didn't get to meet him, but I saw him once, way back when the Continental Airlines Arena was still around. I think then it was called the Izod Center after that. I went to a Raw. And whenever I went to Raws, whether it be with family or friends, if you went around the arena, you could find where the wrestlers and the crew and everybody exited. And so I got to meet a few people here and there. And I didn't get to meet him, but I saw him pretty close, which was pretty cool. And I never got to see him wrestle, but I wrestle live, that is. I've seen him wrestle, plenty of times on TV and all that. But loved his character. What a great villain he was. And his character interacted with some of my favorites, with Hulk Hogan, with The Undertaker, and with so many others. And he had that great laugh, which I can't do full throttle because there's other people in the park and I don't want to disturb anyone, but it was something like, nah. So, great performer. And it's really wonderful that he's been preaching so much. And he's a real pleasure to watch and to listen to. So I highly encourage you to check out his testimony. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day to watch this video or any other of my videos. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much again, and God bless.